Genus is one of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city. Another one of the Human Revolution protesters. Oh, there's a cop bot here. It's Unit NSFPD 19. She's just here to keep the peace. Hey, what's up, Clippy? More NSFPD chatter. Holding side, one half of Stay Pure. Ah. True dat. Seem passionate and diligent despite how long they've been out here.
We want to bring humanity back to a simpler time, a better time, before rampant usage of hybridization and cybernetics made us have to question the very nature of our humanity. Aren't you tired of being told that if you undergo some elective gene therapy or cybernetic enhancement, you'd be better than human, or less than one? Cabs, support us in our efforts to put the brakes on the runaway march of progress before it's too late for humanity.
Aren't you sick of losing job opportunities to people willing to sacrifice their humanity for a chance at a quick buck? Not really.
Aren't you tired of being told by the media that you aren't good enough as a regular human?
Also no, because humans are garbage.
Technology is a gift, but a powerful and dangerous one to be used with care. We as a species have forgotten that.
An animated older man leads the group of protesters. Should probably show him my card. Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one. Sweet. Yannick Farlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here. Oh, yes, Yannick Cotton said something about an investigation into apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. Yep, fair enough. Avoiding spoilers if you're going to pick it up, probably a good idea. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Oh, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned into the proper authorities. A little community service might do them some good. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with? Can I ask you some questions about Human Revolution? Of course, it's what I'm here for after all. What can I answer for you? What are the ultimate goals of the Human Revolution? We hope to make the country more conscious of the technology we're developing, and make a move away from the more dangerous sciences before it's too late. I don't know why it looks like that, Cliffy. I didn't design the characters. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're flirting with changing the very things that make us human. That puts us on a far more dangerous course without a rudder to guide us. The revolution we want is for humanity as a whole to decide what the best course for our species is to remain as we were created and return to living in simpler times with simpler tools. Oh, I protest at this clinic. Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what it means to be human altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well. Killing off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain in a metal box. There's a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Wow, that's dark. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatments, many of whom would be crippled or dying without advanced genetic modification. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us all cast aside our humanity for their miracle cures. How do you plan on enacting this change? At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. Well, that's your first mistake. It only falls to us to make sure that people are all informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their faith in unknowingly every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try to live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that will make us less than who we are. So, yeah, there are Luddites. Nope, thank you for your time. Of course, if you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I was going to say it didn't lead me anywhere. Oh, what is this?
I started to think you're getting back into this hardboiled investigative journalist thing, Neko bud. You're like a hound on the hunt, sniffing anywhere you think something will turn up. Hopefully, we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
Only that overcomes hard work. Hard luck is hard work. Sorry.
Ah, Harry Golden. How fitting to use a quote from a newspaper publisher, and I agree with the sentiment. More leads will find us, so should we seek them out. Let's keep moving. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can figure out a solution together. Make sure to take a look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something. We'll probably have to run a robot through it. Hassie Bar is another favorite local spot. It's open 24/7 and can definitely afford it. Okay. Sign for Hot Cup, the best ramen you can get around here, for less than 3 credits. Oh yeah. Cheap-ass ramen. You'll find something inside there? Or we could at least get a drink. Interesting. An RSU climate control ROM model 6703 if I am not mistaken. Apparently it is owned by the Hassie Bar based on this identification marker. I just realized it's a face in the middle. It's adorable. By a mix of weather sounds and natural ambience fills your ears. Don't ask me how it works. I don't have any clue about the thermodynamics involved. If you want to learn more about it, perhaps someone in the Hassie Bar can answer your questions. Okay. Looks like we can't go into the Hot Cup, so let's go into the Hassie Bar. Sport Bar has a festive wreath on it. Alright. Let's take a look around here. It's a digital Hassie menu. Even if you don't want to drink, it's fun to watch. Voice of a ROM starts reading out the Hassie Bar's menu. This ROM serves up the Hassie. How do you like your Hassie? This is for Magical Commander Yukino, a Magical Girl VR drama. There are rumors that the plants here are actually given Hassie, not water. Usually you get 2 looks. Maybe Hassie would help your plant at home? Maybe. Looks like it was signed maybe by the actress? Oh wait, I want to do his voice. Hey, Duck Game. Duck Game again is a traditional video game, but has recently become a popular VR sport. Okay. Don't waste too much time quacking or you'll be a sitting. Well, you know. Another VR poster, a business drama called Tomorrow's Tears. It's a period piece set in late 1980s Japan during the bubble economy just before the lost decade. Actual real world stuff. Feature documentary exploring the queer side of virtual reality. Oh, it's gaming in color, but for VR. This is the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced, every decoration is placed meticulously. Can this even be a real tree? They can make really convincing plastic trees these days. Okay, listen to the tree. Traditional Christmas fair plays, interspersed with the occasional modern holiday song. Sidewalk's mostly empty besides all those protesters. Hassie Bar has a great view of Sutro Tower.
Counter's so clean it shines. It almost looks like it's emitting its own light. Oh, they're actually backlit. Subtle. Advertisement for new Hasty flavors start playing. Let's talk.
Aw, is that the cutest?
I need a new voicer.
Oh, that is the cutest little rom you have there. So, my, I haven't even seen that model before. What kind is it?
Not sure, it was a gift.
Well, you should thank whoever got him for you. Looks really expensive. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona. I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my crippling addiction to VR dramas. I love cute things and justice. In another life, I'm pretty sure I'd be a magical girl.
Fair enough.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, I'm all for free speech, so I don't really want to run them off or anything. They've got the right to protest. I just know that once they're done with the hybrids, they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately. And I swear to God that'll listen. I swear to any God that'll listen, if I have to unclog the toilet one more time, I will lose my damn mind.
Why would they come after you, cyborg?
Hey, you can't tell, I've got a cybernetic arm and leg thanks to AutoCAD crash when I was a kid. Never mind my neural links for VR interfacing. If we're up to those Neo-Luddites, I'd still be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
You called Turing Moe?
Sorry, otaku speak. Just means he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to protect him from everything. Know what I mean? He's super moe. A lot of otaku come around here probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Otaku, as in Japanese cartoons?
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, and I do keep up with all the newest VR dramas, but I'm a history buff.
Anime is bad.
You gotta understand the past to really get the stories of the present, you know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already. Japan is strange, it's very conservative, resistant to cultural change, even among the otaku. Akihabara is pretty much untouched from the early 2000s, even after the rise of the home printer.
I guess home 3D printer.
They just like making the pilgrimage to buying handmade figurines instead of printing them at home. The old otaku resist the new culture of saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
Saishi?
Oh, sorry, the Shibito, the cyber dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct-link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. It was just about the worst-case projected scenario for the aging Japanese populace. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games, are created by the Saishi. So they got rich. So even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. Other countries are trying hard to keep up, both by training their own VR sculptors and researching more brain-like processing techniques, but the best stuff still comes out of Japan. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you can find out more on the Mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies.
We're gonna end up there, aren't we? Is that your climate control ROM outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically it's the boss. I spent a mint on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. You can cover the whole street in snow as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off, sort of like today.
Do you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that little thing set me back way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials to allow that in case it gets broken. Otherwise, no touching.
So we gotta get some serious credentials.
Okay, enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
You speak to the Hassie Room by Crystal Hassie. Does it randomize? Another order Hassie 0. So it's like the vending machine. Hassie Rampage. Maybe a Neo Hassie? Hassie Hot Chocolate, that's new to me. It's a coffee table good for playing games and reading feeds while sipping a Hassie. Feed about the history of Hassie begins playing. Exciting. Everyone loves Hassie. It looks like they've got Hassie.
I really do like a good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great. I don't know if I've had a sassy Hassie. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely go get a Hassie Hot Chocolate.
I just had one.
To me, Hassie represents an easy escape from the flavorless of life.
Let's try some more Hassie. Full stuffed Hassie? Yeah, we got that before. Alright, enough Hassies. I don't think she'd want to see the, Of course she knows him.
Dr. Yannick Farlight? I've heard of him. Super rich guy, used to own System 1. Why are you giving me his card?
I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours.
Yes, he's getting on in years. It will be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why he wanted to see it before.
I need a close look at it to see it, to make sure it'll suit his purposes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I guess you could take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I've scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling a boss. Here's the RFID key to access it. Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out, Nickelbud?
Alright. We're gonna break this poor robot. Alright, hup. Prepare to be responsible for creating a new kind of tropical storm? One with spoiled milk for rain? No.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive? Christmas is my favorite season. Should I switch to snow mode?
Yeah, turn this baby on. She did say it was cloudy enough. Oh, I didn't realize I had to click. Yay! Merry Crimbus! It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter gear. Let's call it a day for now. Nice.
Looks like they did it, Nickelbud. I'll deactivate snow mode so we can warm up.
Nice. Later, muckers.
So working, Nickelbud. While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Nickelbud? Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who are creating mischief under the guise of social change.
Maybe. Let's talk to them.
Right, we should approach them cautiously, so as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, Nickelbud. Maybe we can catch them.
I thought they were going to run into the clinic. Nope.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own.